Hey, what's going on, Trab? Welcome back. So, been guided to hit the collective up with another reading just to see what guidance can be given at this time. Remember, it's going to be a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. And it's going to be a timeless reading, so when you come across this video, it's for you. And for those on TikTok watching, you can watch the full video on my YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel is in the bio. And for you on YouTube, I've started a TikTok. So yeah, just go with it. Go with the flow and we'll see what's popping anyway. Alright. So the first card that come out is Temptation. So you may be tempted at something at this time. I'm getting the temptation that you may be drawn to is kind of lower in vibration. So be mindful, right? If you've got a certain goal in mind, or you're trying to elevate, or trying to proceed forward with a certain goal or something, try not to be tempted by things that are going to sway you off path. So say for instance, I don't know, you're trying to go to the gym and you're being tempted with a takeaway, right? Because you walk past the McDonald's and you've just left the gym. Temptation, right? Some of you may be some of you may have a blockage in your solar plexus chakra. Is to do with willpower, self-esteem and confidence. So you may be kind of lack willpower at this time, so try not to be tempted. Like if you're going to be tempted by certain things, try to avoid them situations or minimize them at this time. The number 15 might be significant to you also. Some of you are actually feeling held down by a temptation. So some of you may have addictions, or something that's just weighing you down. Something may have a hold on you that you feel, but this is all in the mind. If you feel something that has a hold on you, you need to try to eliminate it or try to minimize it, right? Yeah, because some of them temptations and some of them addictions can be very have a strong hold, right? So be mindful of that. Some of you may need to clear your energy as well. Some of you may have energy cords attached to you that no longer serve you, and that are from that past programming. So the person that you used to be, you're no longer that, hopefully, right? Yeah, hopefully, because we're all trying to take steps forward. If you look back, well, if you should look back on your life, and you should be in a different place to where you was, right? But some of you may have old programming from where you used to be that are still kind of blocking you now, if that makes sense. So like negative self-talk. The next card is Positive Movements Forward. That's like confirmation, because I literally just said that, about movements forward, no longer being where you used to be. There's slow progress forward, right? Forward momentum. Sometimes it can feel that you took one step forward and then 10 steps back, but it's still forward movement. Where we're going energy wise, it's about taking them steps forward and stepping outside of your comfort zone. Some of you are going into calmer waters. If it felt like you was going through stuff, or things were a bit chaotic, you're going to go into more calmer waters. But yeah, there's positive movements forward. Try to stay present if you can, because the present is all you have. The past is gone and the future is not here yet. If you're living in the past, it's more of depression, and living in the future is more of anxiety, right? So be present. That's why they call it a gift. Yeah, the present is a gift. Yeah, you're going into calmer waters, man. So, and the number 8 may be significant to you as well, and we're in an 8-year this year as well. The next card is Destiny. So whatever you're currently going through is a part of your destiny. So we may think, oh, that things are happening to us for a certain reason, right? But it's not. It's just destiny and fate. Our path's already been wrote, and we're just walking the path, right? So try not to get too attached to the outcome, because there is no good or bad. There is just experiences. It's our attachment to the good or the bad that makes the experience good or bad, right? Because good and bad is dualistic. Where we're at in this 3D realm, duality is a thing, right? But in reality, there is only one, because we are all one. We are all whole, right? People think the God and devil are two different entities. They're two sides of the same coin. So yeah, whatever you're currently going through is a part of your destiny and is meant to happen for you. Wherever you're at is where you're meant to be. With the current lessons that you're experiencing, is for your soul's growth. Earth is a school of growth. This is why we incarnate here, to grow and expand, and evolve as a species, right? The number 10 may be significant to you, and the number 10 turns into a 1. Some of you, your guides are trying to get in contact with you, but you may be ignoring the signs. There may be a lot of activity in your crown chakra at this moment, at this time as well. So pay attention to the signs that are being given, and the guidance that you're being given also. The next card is partnership and alliance. So you may be making better decisions, should we say, or you may be people are being brought into your life for a reason, either to guide you or to help you wherever you're at on your journey, or just to help give you guidance in general. Be open to receive guidance from strangers, and be open to receive be open to new friendships and stuff as well, because every relationship doesn't just need to be romantic. Then people have been sent into our life for a reason, to either teach us, or we have to learn something from them, or to guide us, right? And that's the only way we grow and evolve, through relationships, right? Whether it's romantic or platonic, right? Some of you may be trying to balance out maybe your practical life and your spiritual life, the external world and internal world. Some of you may be trying to balance out your masculine and feminine energies, or if not, you're being guided to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. So for instance, if you're a female, you may be leaning more to the masculine energy, and if you're a male, you may be leaning more to the feminine energy. The number 3 may be significant to you, but be open to step outside of your comfort zone as well. That keeps coming up as well, just stepping outside of your comfort zone, because nothing grows inside your comfort zone. Don't let fear is all ego, don't let fear hold you back. And the number 3 may be significant to you as well. The next card is new beginnings. Confirmation. Alright, cool. So there may be, well, what I get, there's new beginnings on the horizon, right? But for every new beginning, there needs to be an ending, right? And 818 on the clock as well, so that's more confirmation. So you may be going through a period of endings, right? So friendships, relationships, jobs, college. There's a lot of endings at the moment, and the earth is currently going through that as well, because we are beginning we're going into a new cycle as well, right? So yeah, we're at this time, we're kind of tying up loose ends, and then the new is beginning, but we can't welcome the new if we're holding on to the old. So we may be being guided to let go of the old to then welcome the new. So some of you may be kind of feeling like unstable or imbalanced at this time, due to there's a lot of energy going on with the sun. There's a lot of flares happening with the sun. The Schumann resonance is off the chart, and this is having an effect on our energy field as well. So be mindful of that. So I recommend you guys going out and grounding. But new beginnings are on the horizon as well. So yeah, just be open to walk through the doors that the universe opens for you. Don't let fear keep you stuck in old patterns and not making you step into the new, if that makes sense. And sometimes we need to end certain things as well to then welcome new circumstances as well. So it doesn't mean just relationships. This can mean like you may have to end your job to then start a new job, which is more fitting for you, that you more resonate with. Some of you may be mirroring something, may be mirroring you at this time, because there was 10:01 on the clock, so 10:01 on the clock. Or you may be mirroring someone, or something's mirroring you, should we say. And that's also like new beginnings as well. Yeah, so don't be scared to step outside of your comfort zone, gang. The next card is throat chakra. And this is so funny. All right, so some of you may be trying to work on your communication, or you need to work on your communication, self-expression, and speaking your truth during this time, right? And that's actually quite funny as well. That's another synchronicity as well. The throat chakra is the fifth chakra. 5, 6, 7. Yes, the sixth chakra, and it's to do with communication, right? So some of you may be working on your communication, or find it hard to communicate. Some of you need to speak your truth, and yeah, just speak your truth. Whatever comes to mind, don't feel that you're going to hurt people. As long as you're being honest and true to yourself, that's the main thing that happens. Some of you may have a blocked throat chakra as well, so you may not speak, if that makes sense, or you may have a lot of throat issues, so tonsillitis and just a lot of throat problems, and this is due to not speaking your truth, right? You can use any blue crystal to help balance out your throat chakra. Lapis lazuli, solidite, I think they're the two that come to mind. Or you can use clear quartz is coming to mind as well. Clear quartz is like the master crystal, is an all-rounder. Yeah, so, and the number 5 is maybe significant as well. And also humming and singing can help balance out your throat chakra. And also there's also chanting, and you can check out some frequencies on YouTube to help. 1, 2, 2, 2 on the clock as well. Wow, okay. The synchronicities are just all over the place right now. Yeah, you can also check out frequencies on YouTube to help balance out your throat chakra as well. So let's see what else is popping. The next card is Trapped in Fear. So some of yous, you know what, I get that that's a collective thing, actually. The collective is just going through like a period of shedding. There's a lot just coming up for the collective at this moment. So you may have a lot of past trauma, a lot of emotions coming up. You may be having like feeling depressed or anxious at the moment. This is like more of a collective thing. It's not just a personal thing, right? So be mindful of that. So if you're feeling this way, kind of be compassionate to yourself, and try to do some self-care. Go out in nature. If you're feeling emotional or just feeling some kind of way, try to spend time in nature, because it will help. Nature is like the best therapist, yeah. And if you're in fear, that is just all ego, right? You're just sitting in ego. The ego can the ego creates situations and makes you think things are a certain way when they're actually not. Because there's only two real forces in the universe, that's love and fear. Love is all spirit and your soul, source, God, higher power. And fear is all ego, right? When you're in ego, you're separate from source, right? So be mindful of that. Yeah, some of you may need to work on your root chakra. The root chakra is to do with, it's like your survival chakra. Fear, stability, security. Some of you need to work on the root chakra. So go out and ground is important. If you feel that you've been up in your head a lot, you need to go out and ground, because the energy is coming in and it's getting blocked in your head, and it's staying in your head, and you need to ground it in. People think that ascension is about raising your vibration. Yes, it's about raising your vibration, but it's also about grounding the new energies that are coming in. Like all the planets aligning, all the activities with the sun. It's not by coincidence, right? The next card is recognition and reward. Also number 3 as well. So you may be recognizing something. You may be recognizing your patterns, or recognizing things that just no longer resonate with you, right? Um, some of you, you're becoming more aware, self-aware. Some of you may be just waking up as well. Some of you, your third eye may be opening, so you may be able to see situations as they are, not for the illusion, right? And some of you have been putting in a lot of work, so working on yourself, a lot of self-work, a lot of self-development, and you're going to be rewarded for this. Some of you, your gifts may be coming more online, so you may be able to read energy more, you may be more intuitive, you may be trusting your intuition more. And also remember to reward yourself as well, because sometimes we can go through life not acknowledging our accomplishments, right? 1555 on the clock as well, yeah. The synchronicities is just wild right now. So yeah, synchronicities are off the chain right now, and manifesting is almost instantaneous, right? So be mindful, guard your thoughts at this time. Meditation is key during this time, yeah. Yeah, because the manifesting for me is almost instantaneous. I'll think something and it will just appear and stuff, so be mindful of that. But yeah, remember to reward yourself, yeah. Because we can tend to go through life or set goals, and then it's just goal, and we don't acknowledge our accomplishments and don't reward ourselves for how far we've come, right? Like I was saying earlier, not everyone, but you should be able to look back on your journey and see that you're not in the same place as you was, right? So you need to reward yourself for that. There has been steps forward. It may not seem like there's been steps forward, but there has been steps forward, right? Some of you, yeah, meditation would be